Hey guys, Smithy here. Finally, the long-awaited top classes ranking list is here, updated with all the buffs and new classes in it. I remind you that you can check all the classes balances recap in my last 4 videos, links in the description. And also, if you are new to the channel and you watch my top list for the first time, you can check one of my all top lists videos in where I explain how this ranking works and why. So, without further ado, let's begin with the first category, Arena PvP, and opens up our ranking one of the newly released classes, Eclipse. Even before buff, her kit was very good for PvP. After the buff, it became even better, which also raised her damage to an insanely high 22,000% damage in one stunlock combo, breaking all the limits of how much damage can deal a class with no grabs in its kit. Second place goes to Destroyer. Even though he received a sad nerf to Firebomb skill and lost his ability to abuse invincibility, the latest buff raised well his resistance and damage. Not only that, he gained a trade-off invincibility for another skill that brought back his ability to abuse somehow that mechanic. Third place goes to Sura for his insane damage and overall great 1 vs 1 PvP kit. Fourth place goes to Sura's sister, Kunoichi. Latest buff almost broke the limits of the maximum damage dealt in one stunlock combo. Also, Kunoichi gained a trade-off rush teleport immunity skill to change the playstyle to a more mobile rather than static gameplay. At last, fifth place goes to Mystic. Even though some players can easily outplay Mystic, she still remains a big threat for anyone who underestimates her. You can check the other classes ranking down the list and notice that the latest class released, Solaris, only managed a shameful 32nd place. Moving on to the second category, Mass PvP. The king of them all still remains Berserker. His buff didn't affect much his score, but didn't reduce either. Just by a small bit, losing to Berserker, second place goes to Destroyer. Once again, the survivability and damage buff grants Iron Hulk great stats in the list. I would rank him higher for his flexibility, but he is already high enough in rankings. Third place goes to the nerfed Sage, not by much, but suffering by the nerf. Still awaiting his fate to receive a damage nerf and maybe another passive nerf too. Fourth place, not because I like her, but because her uniqueness goes to Invoker. Insane mobility and nice range, but awful damage. At last, fifth place goes to Raven. In good hands can deal magic things just like real sorceress. Regarding our two newcomers, Eclipse is only able to achieve 29th spot, for being way too melee and weak. And Solaris, once again, a shameful 32nd place and the worst damage output in-game. Done with PvP categories, let's briefly check PvE rankings that didn't change at all, but some small changes in low rank classes. And another interesting rank list, damage ranking for stunlock combo and DPS, in where I can only note how high is Eclipse in both rankings and how low is Solaris. Done with all the rankings, let's check the overall ranking list, for which you opened that video. Destroyer gaining the crown of them all, with fantastic scores in all categories. Second place Berserker, still a beast in mass PvP. Third place Sage, great mass PvP but hurt from nerfs. Unexpected fourth place Archmage for interesting passive and great PvE scores. And fifth place Lancer, again for great passive, decent damage, good mobility and survivability. Last word for the new classes, Eclipse only manages 18th place for a disgusting mass PvP performance, and Solaris shameful 33rd place for disgusting overall PvP performance and damage, but might soon receive buffs. And that was it for this top classes ranking list. Hope it will help you to decide what class to pick for your main and for the server merge that will occur day 8th of February. Don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. That was Smithy. Have a nice day.